Okay, down to business. What do we got?
This is Torchwood's 1941 dance club.
The Ritz Dance Hall. It's been derelict since 1989, but someone's complained about hearing music drifting out.
That dance hall was amazing, you know. When I walked in on day one, and there it was, you know, the art department, costume, makeup, lighting, everyone done a fantastic job. It really did embody the romance and glamour of that period.
I think it is one of the most romantic eras visually. It was a 1930s dance hall. I researched what kind of, you know, I asked for chandeliers and I got chandeliers, and they made it out to look absolutely stunning, really.
When we came to this building, it was pretty much a derelict nightclub. So everywhere around us, the walls were pretty much beaten up with graffiti. There was big lights up hanging off the ceiling, and general sort of wear and tear. The mirrors that we see already existed, so we then put the vinyl on there to sort of give it a pattern, to break it up and sort of make more use of it. And then we sort of went around adding our own chandeliers. They're all brought in and put up. These pillars here were existing. There was railings between them, which we took out. And then we decided to place the band within it and make use of the pillars rather than take them out completely. As you can see, we're really using drapes around the whole hall to black out the windows. And it was very important for us to work with these sort of colours because in an early tone meeting it was emphasised that we should represent the 41s as a kind of more of a romantic period, very plush, very kind of sumptuous in its sort of look.
Well, way back in the tone meeting, Russell was very clear about what he wanted for 12. He said this must be a romantic episode, it must be glamorous.
You can slap a word onto this episode, actually, which is romantic, I'm going to put on it, because it's a beautiful mix between the romantic 1941 and the very real modern day in the hub.
Even though bombs are falling and people's lives are in danger and, you know, they could die at any moment, there was still this great excitement and great passion at the time.
The thing is, you could be the last girl I ever kiss.
It is an unashamedly beautiful 1941 we want to walk into.
It's beautiful, because it's a kind of slightly nostalgic 1940s, and it's colourful, and the dance. Enormous amount of work went into that episode, and they've just done it beautifully.
Do call again.
I would love to.
So we kind of made sure that we kind of give it a kind of elegance and a grandeur, which were sort of not so often associated with the period.
I think that Ray Holman, our costume designer, did such an extraordinary job.
I started my preparation for episode 12 by doing quite a lot of research. So I've got lots of visual reference to start with, and put all the pictures together on a board.
He came to me after the tone meeting and said, "Do you realise how many uniforms I've got to get? How many dresses I've got to get?"
Because they're original 40s dresses, I didn't want them to look like they were old dresses. They needed to look new and fresh.
With high definition, it picks up everything. So every tiny little mark, if you had a hair on your shoulder, everything, it will show up. And so, because these costumes are old, any bit of fading, any stains that they might have is going to show.
He did the most extraordinary job in the entire costume department, just made the whole thing look real.
While I was fitting the principal actors and the ones who do all the talking, Bobby and Maria were pre-fitting the soldiers, the RAF guys, and all the women. So it made it quite efficient to do it, to actually get people ready quickly on the day.
So this is the lower foyer bar, if you like, of the dance club. Now, it's the second bar away from the action, where the the scenes call for more intimate moments between certain characters in the particular episode. So this area we're in now is the main entrance to what was the club. We've had to do quite a bit of work here to bring it up to what you're seeing now, this sort of nice, plush 1941 look. Originally, all along here was a stud wall, which basically was the cloakroom for the club. They had a modern desk here, and all this was fitted and built in. And these capitals and these bases were all painted a horrible bright red, and it was pretty much run down, very, very, very battered up and a bit abandoned, as you can imagine. I mean, this particular area and upstairs, I think we had 5 days to sort of turn it around, really, and this is what we sort of achieved.
The makeup, again, came to me and said, have you any idea how hard it is to get women's hair to look like 1940s and how long it takes? But they did a wonderful job, and I think they actually got it fairly... They got the whole system down to a fine art.
I'm going to take quite a lot of this hair off, and then I might have to wash it because there's a lot of product in it. They're all big, all of the episodes, and they're all very important. But this one I did have to have a lot more time to prep, because the biggest challenge of a day like this is just getting everybody together and ready in time. You have to fit people with wigs and hair pieces, and you have to have haircuts and that sort of thing, you know. So you physically have to see a lot more people before you actually start filming. It starts very early in the morning. I mean, the girls get in about 6:30 to get all the heated rollers on and started. And then, because we've got all the pictures and we've prepped them, they know exactly the look that we want, so they carry on. Then we have to go back and get all the main actors ready. And then hopefully by the time we've got all together, it's all married and they get on the dance floor and it all looks great.
Hair and makeup have been sterling. I don't know how they do it. Their fastidious attention to detail is astonishing. They descend from out of nowhere to pick off every little bit and make sure that we look just perfect.
6213, take 1. DVD extras. In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words, writing prose. Anything goes. The world has gone mad today, and good's bad today, and black's white today, and day's night today. But most guys today that women prize today are just silly gigolos. And though I'm not a great romancer, I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. When Grandmama, whose age is 80 in nightclubs, is getting matey with gigolos. Anything goes. When mothers pack and leave poor father because they decide they'd rather be tennis pros. Anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, if low bars you like, if old hymns you like, if bare limbs you like, if Mae West you like, or me undressed you like, why nobody will oppose. And every night they said that Smart is indulging in Torchwood parties in studios. Anything goes. Anything, anything, anything.